Well, I posted it on our Facebook fan page, The African History Network, and my personal Facebook page, Michael Imhotep, and all the news outlets are reporting it. Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon dies from coronavirus, COVID-19. He was 65 years old. We know he had been in the hospital for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. I remember when he went in, I made some calls this evening. When Roland Martin was here in Detroit, I think it was in October, right before the November 3rd election. So it was October. And Roland was broadcasting here in Detroit. Benny Napoleon was one of Roland's guests. So I just talked to Roland before I came on the air to let him know that Benny had passed. But Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon dies from COVID-19. Napoleon was hospitalized late last month, late November. He tested negative November 13th. And on November 17th, he experienced a rise in temperature. That is when his primary care doctor conducted a second test. He was then notified about testing positive for the virus. Since March 2020, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office has lost 1 commander and 2 deputies to COVID-19. Okay, because we know Donna Faye passed away also. Donna Faye Collins. Now, family and co-workers held a prayer vigil for Benny Napoleon last month after he was put on a ventilator, a decision his family said he made to allow his body to heal. Benny Napoleon's daughter, Tiffany Jackson, said, quote, "Thank you to everyone for their prayers and to continue prayer for the family. I cannot even begin to imagine a world without Benny in it. He was beloved, iconic, and respected law enforcement official. He was progressive and he was old school. He was tough and he had a heart of gold. But most of all, he was a genuine, caring, and loyal friend and colleague. I will miss him forever." End quote. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan released a statement as well. "I am shocked and saddened at the loss of one of our city's greatest public servants and native sons, Benny Napoleon. I cannot think of a leader in this town who has been more loved and admired than Benny. He was born in the city, served our community courageously his entire adult life, and loved Detroit as much as anyone I've ever known. Please keep his daughter Tiffany, his family and friends, and the entire Wayne County Sheriff's Office in your prayers as they struggle with their painful loss." End quote. So that's Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan. We'll post the link to this article from WDIV. All the outlets are reporting this. You have WXYZ Channel 7 and all the news outlets reporting this story. So everybody check. So everybody can check this out. Okay. Let me turn that back on. Okay. I had some things planned for today's show, and we'll get to some of those topics. We'll get to some of those topics also. We have to do it.